your exercise of the week for the Horse magazine. So this week we're going to be working the side of the bum. If you've been following my series in the magazine when I've been kind of pulling the body apart a little bit, you would have seen this exercise described, but I thought maybe it's useful to put it on video and you can see it in action, give you a better idea. So what we're going to do, this is really to concentrate on these muscles, the glutes on the side of your bum. Okay, that's going to help control the leg, so you're not just doing weird things with your joints when you're riding. Okay, so we're going to lie on our side. Everyone who's watched enough of these videos now or have been following the exercises know that how I progress through them to start off with is ABC, alignment, breathing, core. So always go through that ABC process before you start an exercise. So this one, I want the hip and shoulders lined up, the lower waist lifted just a little bit, but not so much that it lifts the ribs off the ground, but just so it keeps those hips stacked, the top hip stacked right on top of the bottom hip. I want the knees lined up and about a 45-degree bend in the knees. So the heels, hip, shoulder lined up. I forgot about the heels first time around. So you should be able to put like a wall there or your hand and both knees can reach it. If the top knee's a little bit further back, that puts the hips, the pelvis out of alignment. So that's important. You can either do this one with your hand on the ground and your head resting on your arm or resting on your elbow. Whatever's most comfortable, really. I'm keeping my head up so I can chat to you. Lower abs are engaged and those obliques are going to work a little bit too to hold you there. And what we're going to do here, this is where it gets, well, it's not tricky, it's just you got to be aware. So we're going to internally rotate that top leg, okay? So we just turned it up and then we're just going to drop that top knee in front of the bottom knee without dropping our whole pelvis over. So you want to pull back here as the knee drops down, that opposition again, which I've mentioned before. And then we're going to push that leg on a diagonal line right up to the ceiling. Oh, look, we're in a riding position. Okay, keeping the internal rotation of the hip, of the leg from the hip. And then we're going to come back down, directing that knee back to the start in front of the opposite knee. The body should be staying nice and still. So breathing in and breathing out. Don't try to stabilize too much with that lower leg. Really try to have it happening from here. So you want to feel like you're pushing something really heavy away, but the leg muscles aren't doing the work. It's just the side of your bum. And the speed I'm doing it is probably the speed you want to do it, not faster. If you're just doing that, it's, you know, not so useful. Okay, so breathing in, breathing out, trying to stay really nicely stabilized through the body there. Try to do 10 each side and see if you can feel this. If you can't feel this and you're starting to feel it too far behind or through your leg, check your alignment because that's probably what's going wrong, and make sure you're not engaging your leg muscles too intensely. This is your focus point. Have fun!